Alright, I thought I was gonna try and pretend this, but I really can't anymore. Up until literally I went to bed yesterday. Oh, sorry, I got a message. Yesterday was kind of bad. I mean, again, what keeps you from saying outright stunk was at the very end, but I'll get to that momentarily. Basically, and of course, this is my low, by the way. Some jerk really insulted me pretty heavily. I mean, normally, here's the thing. I've known this guy for many years, and quite honestly, he's kind of like the Eric Cartman of like the people I know. Where like, actually, he's as fat as Eric Cartman, to be honest. Where, like, he's there, we hang with him, but he's such a bad sort of person, we don't really ask ourselves why when we should, in that regard. I mean, in the end, I try to ignore him, but it's he's also the sort of guy where, like, he's so loud and obnoxious. Like, he draws so much attention to himself that even when you try to ignore him, you can't. You know what I mean? I mean, all I can really say is I'd much rather be me than him any day of the week. I mean, the guy is kind of a loser. I mean, he's on his third marriage with a woman who's both my age and blonde. And again, I just sort of described it. It looks like Eric Cartman. You do the math. So, anyway, I guess I'm just going to leave it at that because there really is two good things that happened yesterday. One of which was, well, really about half the Masked Singer. I'll get to that in a minute. The other was the fact that literally 5 minutes before I went to bed, it's like at 8:55. I was going to go to bed at like 9. I got a call from my brother. Yeah, just out of the blue, my brother called me. And he's like, I'm like, hey, actually, I was just about to go to bed. He's like, how close was I? Literally 5 minutes. I was really going to go to bed at 9. And, he talked for a little bit and, it was nice. Because he actually wants to get into One Piece too. And I've been meaning to share in the links to Viz Media. That's actually that's the site where I read One Piece on. Those manga chapter reactions. That's the site I'm looking at when I'm doing the manga chapter reactions. In case you guys are wondering, I'll put a link to the description to that site below. Basically, actually, no, I'll talk about that after my act of kindness. My act of kindness? I mean, I was still able, to do stuff for my grandmother the other day. That was nice. Seeing my grandmother's always nice. That always can make any day seem a lot less gloomy. And that's awesome. So, good morning and happy Thursday, everyone. It is Thursday, which sometimes can't. I mean, last week was fast, and this week is fast too, but last week I think it was just a little bit faster for me. I could be wrong. But I'm just glad that we're here now because honestly after yesterday I need it. Anyway, I was about to talk about the Viz Media. Basically, Viz Media is an internet site where you can read all of us shonen manga. We have Naruto, Dragon Ball, One Piece, all that stuff. And I'm not personally subscribed to it, but that's because, I don't really need to read it all again. But if you want to, for I think it's like $1 a month. By the way, this is not sponsoring me in any way, shape, or form, this video. Not at all. I'm just telling you what I've heard. Or, I think it may be only $1. I think it's only $1. Maybe like it's $2. It's really inexpensive. I can guarantee you that. Basically, I think for like a whole year, it's like a month of Netflix. So that's not a bad deal or something, if you want to look at it that way. Anyway, as I was saying, I'm reading it weekly on Viz Media, and if you want, you can get like every single chapter of One Piece, literally from chapter 1 to chapter 1011, which we're currently at right now. That's like chapter 1010, chapter 1011, really might as well like binary code chapters. Anyway, I just realized that. And chapter 1000, and 1001 too. Wow, I guess this is the last binary code chapter we're ever going to get. So, cool. Anyway, For like $1 a month, you can read all of, One Piece, all of the chapters of One Piece. Or if you don't want to subscribe, you can read the 3 most recently released chapters. So, let's say, for example, I am not subscribed right now, which I'm not. I have an opportunity to read the 3 most recently released chapters, which would be chapters 1009, 1010, and 1011. So 3. And, I mean, it's not like, again, you can always just unlock it. You can always unlock the rest of the chapters by, subscribing. Again, I'm not personally subscribed, but that doesn't mean you should or shouldn't either. It's really up to you. I mean, I'm perfectly content just reading the manga chapters as they come out. And listen, to be perfectly honest, there are other sites where you can read manga chapters. It's just, if you want like the most complete collection, Viz is probably going to be your best bet. Again, I'll put a link to the description down below. Actually, I think if you're completely subscribed, you can read every arc of One Piece, actually. So, all the chapters. So, yeah. So, I mean, by all accounts, we're still technically during a pandemic. Some of us are still in quarantine. It would give you something to do. Food for thought. Although I should probably tell you this, because it's manga, you have to read it from right to left. I keep forgetting to tell people this. When you read a manga chapter in One Piece, you press like the arrow keys, you press on the left key to make the story go. I probably should have mentioned that earlier. Oops. Well, I'm sure you'll probably say like next page or somewhere. Actually, the site does a pretty good job of telling you what you gotta do. But, just in case you want to use your arrow keys, just keep pressing arrow key left. Or right if you want to reread something. And with that said, time to talk about The Masked Singer. So, I'll be honest, here I am thinking about what is going to be like the Spicy 6, and it turns out the competition's on hold till next week. Oh, don't get me wrong, there was still some Masked Singer content, for sure. It's just, in preparation for the Academy Awards, or the Oscars, the Masked Singer decided to parody that, and so we have the Maskies, which, as its name suggests, is the, awards for different masked singers, as well as it being a sing-along. To be honest, it really wasn't my kind of thing. I mean, I've seen all these performances once already. I don't need to see them again. But I was feeling, open. Plus, I really had nothing better to do. So, I'm watching, right? And then Spectrum decides to rear its ugly head and says, oh, you can't get a signal. So, like 15 minutes into the episode, no more Fox Network. I don't know if it's Spectrum doing this. I don't know if it's Fox doing this. Either way, you probably just lost some viewership because of that. Way to go. I mean, I enjoyed what I watched so far. And I saw Black Swan. Actually, did they even talk about that? Let me look up the information on that. Uh-huh. Okay. Okay, they're not really gonna show, they're not really gonna show who won what award. Oh well. Yeah, it is what it is. So, yeah, so around 8:15, I'm just, bored out of my door, looking up YouTube videos, thinking about stuff to talk about today. And literally 8:55 rolls around, and that's when I get a call from my brother. And now you know the rest. And honestly, talking to my brother really made my day. This weekend, his wife, I think my nephews, my nephews, so his two sons, and both my parents, they all got invited to a, what's called a Jack and Jill wedding shower. For those of you guys who don't know, like sometimes in preparation for a wedding, you have like the bridal shower or the bachelor or bachelorette parties. Although some people like to do what's called a Jack and Jill wedding shower. Basically, it's really no different than a bridal shower, other than like the guy can be there and his friends can be there and all get together for like fancy food and drinks. And actually, my brother and his wife did that too. It was actually quite nice. They actually did theirs up in Boston because they met in Boston College. Which, I mean, I made no secret out of this in the past, but I really was miserable around before, during, and after my brother got married. And I want to make one thing clear. I was never jealous. Not at all. The guy got married, and that's great for him. It's just my mom was acting so much out of sorts that it completely ruined the entire vibe for me. So, yeah, now you know why I was kind of miserable. I mean, I don't want to get into too much of the details, but let's just say a lot of people at my brother's wedding noticed how bad my mom was. I'll just say that. But nothing really I can do about it. I mean, it kind of ruined my enjoyment, and that's definitely one 4th of July weekend I'll never get back. Oh yeah, my brother and my sister-in-law got married on July 2nd. So, roughly 4th of July weekend. So again, a 4th of July weekend I'm never getting back. Well. It is what it is, I guess. I mean, in the end, my brother did get married that day, and he and my sister-in-law were both very happy, and now they have 2 beautiful children to show for it. And that's all that matters. I don't know. I just put myself in kind of a downer. Especially when I just point out the fact that like, I myself was not invited to the Jack and Jill wedding shower. I mean, it's perfectly fine. I mean, I know it's the Jack and Jill wedding shower is actually for my sister-in-law's brother. So my brother's brother-in-law, if you will. He's actually getting married sometime later this summer. And, we know each other. I mean, we're friends. We're cool. It's fine. I don't really take much priority over being able to go. And, who knows? Maybe at some point, someone's going to ask, why didn't I come? And then, then my folks will be on the bubble. That'd be kind of cool. Like, they did something wrong and they did, I mean, I didn't do anything wrong. They did, it's always so satisfying when stuff like that happens, It just does. Anyway, nothing really much to report today. I mean, thanks to my brother, yeah, thanks to my brother. Well, I've said his name. Right? My brother's name is Hal. That's all I'm going to say. His name is Hal. Thanks to Hal, I'm still going to try and call my brother whenever I can. I do have to do an ARC Thoughts this evening, so I'll be doing that later. Other than that, just get ready to enjoy the last Thursday of April. Like, favorite, share, subscribe button, follow me on social platforms, on YouTube. I'm very humble in this video for all you guys watching. Enjoy Friday. Hopefully you have a wonderful, wonderful Friday. It's Thursday. Man, my out of sorts. Anyway, if you guys want to talk to channel, we're here to eliminate it. I'll see you back. Take care and make good choices. See ya.